Hello and welcome. This is Mr. Siege, and today I want to run through the pros and cons of running Siege on the open field. Now, there's a lot of questions about Siege. Some people say they're bad. Some people, like me, say they're amazing. Obviously, I've got ways to prove it. I want to run through every good and bad thing I can about your Siege March, and basically help you come to a decision on whether you might want to create a Siege March or make another Siege March or invest more into the Siege March you've already got. But stick around, watch this video, see what you think, make a decision. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and hope you enjoy. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video, guys. So let's start off with the pros, and you've probably seen a load of these from my videos already. But number one, they trade amazingly well and they have great equipment. Actually, the best legendary equipment in the game. The stats on this equipment is as if you'd already crit your piece without even doing so. Number two, you don't even have to have a legendary set of equipment to get great results on the field. Even a crit harvester set has fantastic stats for the low cost of animal bone. However, I recommend a minimum of 5511, but ideally a 5515 with this set. Number three, they can also automatically fire, which is super useful, especially if you're busy, basically allowing you to always fight even if you're dealing with the kids or doing other things. You'll need to have War Frenzy and your allies to be in contact with the enemy, but if you're in a great position, you can just sit back and relax or do some melee fighting with your other troops. Number four, they have amazing debuffs supporting frontline troops and with extra longevity on the field, meaning they can inflict those effects longer. I'm talking about the 40% defense reduction of Margaret and 20% of Guardian Marder, of course. Also, a dagger, which I like to run, will reduce enemy health by 15%, and there's 30% chance of that. Number five, they are actually quite hard to get close to if protected by other troops, but even at melee range, they are super strong. As you may have seen in some of my previous videos, this particular pairing of Baba and Guardian Marder pretty much beats any March 1v1 with the same stats. Number six, they are actually great in Canyon, which may be surprising. They are always producing rage without having to move, yet the enemy troops lose rage having to move over to your position, as seen here. Number seven, the best primary is Margaret, mainly because of her support tree, which gives her great rage regeneration with Rejuvenate. And her hasty departure talent makes her so fast when leaving cities or nodes. Now let's take a look at the cons. So first of all, having to enter and exit tower mode, although it's been reduced to 8 seconds, it does give a slight disadvantage when fighting in murder balls, especially if they're moving too quickly. You'll have to use very smart positioning to get this right. Number two, unfortunately, the legendary equipment is not available in equipment chests or in the KVK shop, nor in Lucerne Scrolls, which is very annoying. But hey, this is the best equipment available in Rise of Kingdoms, so I guess that's how it goes. Number three, not as mobile as other marches in terms of having to be in a tower to be effective in the field. However, with a full set of legendary equipment, they can be just as fast as a cavalry march, especially with Margaret Primary and the extra boost when city or node hopping. Number four, when you're deep inside enemy territory, you'll get targeted first, especially because you'll actually need to be in a tower mode to be effective. You've got to hope you've got plenty of allied support or decent other marches for protection. Sometimes these scenarios just aren't great for your siege march. Number 5. It's possible to rally and swarm things as you've seen in previous videos. However, you don't get the full strength of your march with it not, again, being able to enter tower mode in these scenarios. And finally, you're very limited on support skills. So I mentioned this before, but basically any support skill containing when launching a basic attack won't work. I've been wanting to make a video on exactly which support skills work. However, I've not been given an extensive list of all the skills that do and don't work. And without testing them all myself, it's pretty much impossible to know. So I hope this helps a little bit, guys. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're unsure about anything else, drop me a message in the comment section and I'll be sure to reply. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video and bye-bye.